Stellar XLM. I think I made one or two videos just in past years on Stellar XLM. Um, again, I haven't made a video in a long time, so I kind of wanted to reintroduce Stellar XLM to the channel. It is going to be one of those projects that I do talk about moving forward because it is a project I'm very interested in. I do think at these levels, it is a project that I think has a good amount of upside. Um, again, I don't want to make a video talking specifically all about the details and what XLM offers, but is where blockchain meets the real world. Obviously, it's a 7.1 billion market cap currently. This is a pretty massive ecosystem, right? This is not something that's small. This is, I think, one of the larger, more known cryptos, probably like top 20 at least known cryptos as far as just general notoriety amongst the crypto space, crypto community, right? Most people know about Stellar organization, Stellar XLM. Um, just again, everyone kind of understands it, so I don't want to get too deep into it. I wanted to kind of just more give updates, but fundamentals, intro to Stellar. You just go to stellar.org. You can do a deep dive on kind of everything they offer: instant global payments, scale your payments globally with near instant low cost payments, right? Which is something that I think is their specialty, in my opinion. I know a lot of different cryptos do something like instant payments is like a flagship kind of product or a flagship offering that most blockchains offer. But Stellar does a good job with this digital wallets, DeFi, development without distraction, smart contracts, seamless in transactions, easy integrations, find everything needed to ship and scale fast. All right, everything is here on the Stellar website, but they do have partnerships with MoneyGram, Circle. Circle is key here. Circle's also partners essentially, or integrated, or sorry, affiliated with CBEC Network, which is another altcoin that I'm very bullish on. But again, just massive ecosystem inside Stellar, right? It's massive. MoneyGram too, which I'm gonna get to in a second. But MoneyGram, most people are probably familiar with MoneyGram. Um, sending payments is usually like sending cash to someone. Either I think you can send it cross country and international. Yeah, global finance tech company that enables consumers and businesses to move and manage money to nearly every country around the world. I think you've been to like malls or like strip malls and things like that. You've probably seen a MoneyGram before. Um, MoneyGram and Stellar are working together to essentially take digital assets and be able to send them internationally in a more, I guess, traditional way that would like kind of remove the barriers to normal or not normal, sorry, the average person being able to just send crypto. MoneyGram is going to help those people send crypto or receive digital assets around the world, which I think is massive and I think it's pretty cool. But going back to it, XLM obviously is down, similar to most cryptos in the market. Down only 7.24%, so it has stayed pretty steady over the last month. Um, Over the last year, you can see. Let's see if this will even populate for me over the last year. It's up 80% over the last year. But again, market conditions deeply affecting it, deeply suppressing it. Back in December, where we did see a lot of coins absolutely ripping. Stellar was at 50 cents, 53 cents actually, 56 cents actually, sorry, and is now here at 23 cents. So actually half of the price that it was in December. Again, we are in April, but all time, you can see these freaking peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. So again, it hasn't reached, I think its all-time high is 68 cents, almost 70 cents. Yeah, 70 cents I think is around its all-time high, which by market cap is, what is that? It's 15 billion market cap. Um, but yeah, let's just get into this update video. I want to keep this brief, concise as possible, and I wanted to reiterate that I'm going to continue to kind of or start really making videos here on Stellar XLM because I do think, um, again, it's a coin that I'm trying to DCA into right now because I am bullish on it. Again, not financial advice, and it was, I think this is kind of a sleeping giant in the space. But I wanted to share this tweet here by SCOPULY, the Stellar Wallet. Again, this is Elite DD on Twitter, by the way. Just stuff like this. Recommend following Twitter accounts like this. Again, follow me on Twitter, BGSNLY. But three mind-blowing facts of Stellar XLM's invisible payment giant. Bank secret backbone. It processes 5x more transactions than PayPal daily, which is crazy. Fixed supply with deflationary burns. Institutional adoption. MoneyGram, Visa, and Swift. Again, three pillars inside this institutional adoption, which Stellar has the notoriety again in the space to be able to obtain these institutional partnerships rather quickly. It's also replacing an $8 trillion per year correspondent banking and becoming the bridge between TradeFi and DeFi. Again, put a link in the description below to this tweet. This is Elite DD. It's kind of breaking down simply catalysts for Stellar XLM. And then this tweet here as well. Again, shout out to X Finance Bull. I will put a link to the tweet in the description below. I really, really like this insight as well. XLM isn't just for payments, becoming government's blockchain, humanitarian aid, relief, tax funds. You can see this tweet. Stellar presents the most viable blockchain solution for government applications as leaders seek to modernize public financial systems, transparency, accountability, and efficiency. Again, I'll put a link to this tweet in the description. Shout out to X Finance Bull on Twitter. But again, seeing stuff like this and then seeing XLM sitting here at a 7 billion market cap, seeing the chart, peaks and valleys, it's down here in a valley or heading towards essentially a valley, not really for any specific reason other than market conditions, right? It only seems like Stellar XLM has continued kind of to innovate. And then you see this article here, which again, I will put a link in the description. This is on Binance.com, or the Binance's publication website. What makes Stellar so special? Fast, low-cost transactions, multi-currency support and stable coin integration, strong compliance, institutional partnerships, right? Strong institutional partnerships, which is again obviously massive for these altcoins, utility coins that I'm talking about now on the channel, that have that type of upside. And the governments are already using Stellar's tech already. The Bahamas as well. Central Bank of Bahamas launched the Sand Dollar, one of the world's first CBDCs on Stellar, right? This is just one of the many essentially reasons there's a ton of upside here for Stellar XLM. Ukraine partnered with Stellar to develop its own digital currency, right? There's things that Stellar has been doing kind of in the background that I think have been going unnoticed. That's why I'm talking about, like, it is kind of like a sleeping giant. And when we talk about multipliers in the crypto space, I don't want to say I don't recommend Stellar if you're just looking for those crazy 20, 50, 40 X's in the crypto space. But as far as a safe play heading into this market reversal that I do think is we're going to see some point in the next 12 to 18 months, we're obviously going to see a massive market reversal. XLM at a 85 billion market cap is an 11x from here, kind of showing you the market cap it would need to essentially just 10x. But if you just want like a simple, I would say like a simple 10x, a simple 5x. I mean, XLM to 22 billion market cap's a 3x from here. It's a safer play in my opinion than like I don't know what would be a similar crypto to invest in. But like if you look at just like the market, as far as the global crypto rankings for cryptos and things like that, where's Stellar ranked currently? 15. Like, just my opinion, I'd rather be buying Stellar than Tron right now, to be honest. And I'd rather be buying Stellar than Dogecoin, for sure, as far as coins that are higher than it in the global crypto rankings. So again, there is not a ton of upside for crazy multipliers, but the safe floor here for Stellar XLM, Stellar XLM to $1 is extremely attainable in my opinion. So again, let me know in the comments below how you feel about Stellar. Please drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.